Attraction. It's one of those universal experiences that we've all felt but don't always fully understand. When it comes to men, the signs of physical or emotional attraction are often subtle, or at least they're not always verbalized. Have you ever been in a situation where you couldn't tell if a guy was really into you or if he was just being friendly? Maybe his actions were confusing, leaving you wondering, is he feeling the same spark as I am? Here's the thing, men might not always come out and say what they're feeling, but their bodies, that's a different story. The science of attraction shows us that physical and emotional arousal are often written all over someone's face and body. From shifts in breathing patterns to subconscious movements, our bodies have a way of revealing the truth, even when our words don't. Did you know that when someone is physically attracted to you, their pupils dilate slightly? Or that adrenaline, a hormone released during moments of excitement, can make someone fidget or even blush? These small, micro, involuntary cues are the little breadcrumbs leading you to what someone is truly feeling towards you. And understanding them isn't just fascinating, it can help you build stronger connections and decipher the intentions behind someone's behavior. Guys, in today's video, we're going to break down the most telling and surprising signs that a man is turned on. These aren't the obvious cues you've heard a million times before. These are the subtle, sometimes unconscious indicators that he can't hide, no matter how hard he tries. Whether you're on a first date, in a long-term relationship, or just testing the waters with someone new, these signs can reveal more than words ever could. So if you've ever wondered how to decode the body language of attraction, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to recognize what he's really feeling. And trust me, once you start noticing these signs, you'll never see interactions the same way again. 1. He adjusts his clothes frequently. Let's start with one of the most classic yet underrated signs. He adjusts his clothes. You might think he's just fixing a wrinkle or pulling at his collar because it's uncomfortable, but often it's more than just that. When a man is turned on, his body reacts in ways he can't control, and adjusting his clothes becomes a way to manage that reaction. Example, have you ever noticed the guy fidgeting with his tie, rolling up his sleeves, or even tugging at the hem of his shirt during a flirty conversation? This isn't just about looking polished, it's his subconscious way of channeling nervous energy or even trying to present himself in the best light. Psychologically, these actions are linked to self-awareness. When someone is attracted to you, they become hyper-aware of how they look and feel. Adjusting their appearance is their way of saying, I want to look good for you, without actually saying the words. 2. His breathing changes. This is one of the most subtle yet undeniable signs of attraction. Changes in breathing. When a man is physically attracted to someone, his heart rate increases. This is a natural biological response triggered by adrenaline, the hormone responsible for the fight or flight response. And with the heart beats faster, breathing naturally becomes quicker or shallower. If you're sitting close to him, maybe leaning in during a conversation, and you notice his chest rising and falling a little more rapidly than before, it's not because he's out of breath, it's because his body is reacting to the chemistry between you guys. This reaction is completely involuntary. He's not trying to do this, which makes it one of the most genuine indicators of attraction. Unlike words or rehearsed compliments, his breathing patterns are something he can't fake or control. 3. He fidgets with random objects. Ever notice a guy start nervously playing with his phone, tapping his fingers on the table, or twisting his watch strap during a conversation? This kind of fidgeting is a classic sign of nervous energy, and it's often linked to attraction. When a man is turned on, his body is flooded with adrenaline, and fidgeting becomes a physical outlet for all that extra energy. Example, imagine you're on a date and you catch him twirling his drink glass or repeatedly adjusting the napkin on his lap. These small actions might seem insignificant, but they're his body's way of managing the excitement and tension he's feeling in your presence. And here's the fascinating part. Fidgeting isn't always unconscious, or conscious rather. He might not even realize he's doing it, which makes it an incredibly authentic sign of his feelings. 4. He blushes, even if he's normally confident. Blushing is one of the most revealing physical cues, and it's nearly impossible to hide. When a man is attracted to someone, his body releases adrenaline, which causes blood vessels to dilate. This results in flushed cheeks, a warm neck, or redness around the ears. Imagine making a flirty comment and noticing his face suddenly turn a little pink. He might laugh it off or try to look away, but the blush gives him away every single time. This reaction is especially noticeable in men who are normally confident or composed, because it's so out of the character for them. From a psychological perspective, blushing is a sign of heightened emotional arousal. It's a physical manifestation of his internal excitement and nervousness, making it one of the most genuine indicators of attraction. He lingers when saying goodbye. One of the sweetest yet most telling signs that a man is turned on is when he doesn't want the interaction to end. If he lingers after a date or hesitates before saying goodbye, it's a clear sign he's enjoying your company and doesn't want the moment to be over. For example, he might extend the conversation with random topics, stand a little closer than usual, or even find excuses to keep the interaction going, like asking for one more hug or offering to walk you to your car. These small gestures show that he's savoring every second he gets to spend with you. Lingering is his way of prolonging the connection, and it speaks volumes about how much he's drawn to you. 6. His voice changes. Another subtle but powerful sign is the way his voice changes when he's around you. Studies show that men often lower their tone or speak more softly when they're attracted to someone. This isn't a conscious decision. It's a subconscious way of creating intimacy and drawing you in. Pay attention to how he speaks during moments of closeness. Is his tone slower, quieter, or more deliberate? These shifts often happen naturally as his body and mind work together to create a more intimate atmosphere. Guys, attraction is a mix of biology, psychology, and personal expression. While words can sometimes be rehearsed or calculated, the body rarely lies. From changes in breathing and posture to subtle fidgeting and lingering bodies, these small yet powerful signs reveal far more than he might ever say out loud. The beauty of understanding these cues is that it allows you to build deeper connections and recognize the unspoken chemistry between you and someone else. Anyway, have you noticed any of these signs in someone before? Let's discuss in the comments below. Your stories are always fascinating to me. And as always, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Until next time, remember, the smallest actions often speak the loudest.